Hey guys, it's me, SuperSorrell. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, as promised, I said I would do a video today showcasing all of the Street Fighter figures that I've got in my collection. So let's jump down to the desk cam and jump into JADA Toys Street Fighter. Now, this is a toy line that from the start I said I would cherry pick. And I have been doing. I've been picking out my favourite characters from the Street Fighter games. But I've ended up collecting a lot of them. Now, the first figure that I got in my collection was obviously Ryu. I think most people start at Ryu. Let me just lift up the camera a little bit. There we go. Most people start at Ryu. I think it's the classic, figure that most people wanted when this line was announced. Now, there is other Ryu figures out there. I mean, if you're talking budget figures or figures around this price mark, Playmates did make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter line a little while ago, but it wasn't that good. Now, I've used this Ryu a lot, so mine's quite wobbly now from all the posing, but he's still pretty solid. These figures come in at about $24.99, which is an amazing price mark. That is the price that Marvel Legends are as well, and Black Series. It's kind of one in their competitive line now, but the thing is, you get a lot more for your money with the Street Fighter figures, and they sometimes have more articulation. So I mean, every Street Fighter figure comes with an alternate head, hands, accessory pieces, you name it. So I mean, every figure is awesome, really. I'm just looking. I'm not sure if Ryu came with an alternate. Oh yes, it did. Ryu did come with an alternate head. But yes, overall, I think these figures are amazing. So Ryu was my first in the collection. After that, we got Chun Li, because she was the other one that came out about this time. So I got a Chun Li. Again, she was one that the people over at Playmates did as well. So Ryu and Chun Li were the two Street Fighter figures that got made with Playmates, with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I did already have these two in my collection, but from Playmates. But the JADA Toys ones, they well outweigh them. They're so much better. So we have Chun Li. Next up in the collection was Evil Ryu. That's where these little signs come from. He came with all sorts of accessories, and he came with two alternate heads rather than just the one. I've got the angry, sort of gritted teeth head on there. But there are other faces that you can add to him as well, which is really cool. So yeah, we did get two. I'm just taking all the heads out of the bag. There we go. So yeah, we did get two alternate heads. Let me show you. We got these two with Ryu. So very cool. I do like this version. I think it's very cool. So yeah, I had to get Evil Ryu. Now, I know they've remade the Evil Ryu, but then they've also made, like, the Player 2 Ryu. The Player 2 variants are not something I've got into, because next up was Ken. I'm just Ken. So, I mean, I got Ken, and then they came out with the white-suited Ken, which is his Player 2 variant. But I was never bothered. I was never bothered for that. So I just stuck with the red gi version. That's the classic Ken. I don't need a white suited version. You know what I mean? I just stuck with the original Ken on there. So yeah, we just stuck with the originals on them for them too. Ken did come with an alternate head. They all seem to come with the gritted teeth faces as their alternate heads. So yeah, I never bother with the Player 2 variants. I don't need them. But the one figure that I do like, I've got the Colonel Guile figure, and he's obviously in his classic army green, but you can get his Player 2 variant, which is in the blue and the grey, like bluey grey bottoms, and I do like that version. So there is a possibility that I may get that one. I haven't seen if they've released a Player 2 Cammy yet, but if Cammy's going to be in the blue as well, I'll probably pick both of them up in Player 2 variants. Like I say, I don't need all of them. I think I always liked the blue suit for Guile, especially because I'm a 90s kid and I grew up with the movie. And I mean, in the movie, Jean-Claude Van Damme wears the blue costume rather than the green. With the Player 2 variants, I think it would have been better if they had given them different accessories, new head sculpts. I know it's a way of just using the same figure with a different colour palette, but it would have been cool if they made some slight changes to the figures. So, Player 2 variants, they've got the white suited Ken, we've got a pink Chun Li, there's a blue version of Bison as well. There's the Ryu is basically a grey Guile Ryu. It just makes his gi look a bit warm, for use of a better word. You can get Evil Ken as well. I'm very tempted by Evil Ken, because I do like that when he comes with a bunch of really cool accessories. The evil ones always come with better accessories. And then you've got Guile in the blue, and I'm definitely going to pick up Guile in the blue. I'm just scrolling through the internet as I'm talking to you, and I haven't seen a Player 2 variant for Cammy yet, which is a shame. I hope they do the blue suit for Cammy as well, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see, guys. But stay tuned for that. Anyway, moving on with this little show here of figures. I've also got Cammy. I love Cammy. She's one of my favorite characters from Street Fighter, especially, you know, the movie she was played by Kylie Minogue, which as a kid, as a kid, yeah, she did it for me. But yeah, we've got Cammy, which is very cool. Now, my more recent acquisitions, Bison. Now, I like Bison. He's one of my favorites. I had to get him. If you remember when I got this figure, I did like 4 or 5 stupid skits with him and Chun Li, which basically used the sound clips from the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, please do it. It's a 90s masterpiece. The day Bison came to your village was the most important day of your life, but to me, it was Tuesday. You can't beat that. So yeah, recent acquisitions, we've got Dhalsim. And Dhalsim again, I wish, because they gave us the open mouth. Where's Dhalsim's alternate? There it is. They gave us the open mouth face, but they didn't give us a fire effects piece to blow out, which is a real shame, because it would have been cool. I know they obviously wanted to give us all the stretching accessories, because that's what he's better known for, but I mean, his special attack is the Spitfire, the fire attack. And if they'd have done that and then given us like because basically it didn't matter which character you burned, basically, they would fly up into the air in the silhouette shape of a body. And if they'd have just given us that accessory piece to put up on a stand or something to make it look like he's just boom, blown them, like hit them with a fireball, that would have been better. I'd love that so much, but obviously could be the fact that it's far too violent. And then we got Deejay as well. I wasn't planning on getting Deejay. Deejay was sent to me from JADA Toys. He's not my favourite in the line. If you can tell from my lineup, I was going for more of the original Street Fighter figures, Street Fighter 2. I had Street Fighter, I think 2 Turbo was the one I had on SNES. So the main characters are the ones that I remember. Deejay, T-Hawk, and a couple of others came a bit later, and I never played with them growing up. They were not on my radar. The only reason I know Deejay and T-Hawk is because they were in the movie. Be careful, man, that's me severance pay. Oh my god. But these figures are so cool. They are amazingly detailed, and for the price point, I think they're amazing. I'm definitely going to keep collecting this line. It's definitely a line that I'm going to keep going with. I can't wait for Zangief to come out. Zangief is definitely up there for me as one of my favourites. And Blanca as well. I think they're the next two. Or is it Sagat? I think Sagat and Blanca are next. Vega. I mean, we've still got Vega to come. Awesome figures. Can't wait for more of these to come out. And that, guys, is my JADA Toys Street Fighter collection. It's hard to pick a favourite, but if I had to choose a favourite out of all of these figures, it would definitely be Evil Ryu for sure. I definitely need to get my hands on that Evil Ken. I do hope they eventually give us a Kuma as well. That'd be a cool piece to have in the collection. But yeah, Evil Ryu, and then a close second of my favourite out of all of them is Colonel Guile. I mean, Guile was an action hero for me growing up, and to finally have him in the collection is pretty cool. Who's your favourite from the Street Fighter line? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this little video today, let us know in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this of me showcasing like a collection of toys, do let me know in the comments. And guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, SuperSorrell. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you. Bye!